I hope in this episode you will find words that might help you to open your minds and strengthen your journey each day as you work towards finding peace, love, joy in your life. Hi and welcome to this podcast which is about words. I want to thank you for your kind presence here. I am Anil Annaiah, back with a new episode for you. I believe in words. They have a force and power strong enough to change destinies. Words can give us courage to overcome the gusty winds. Words can give us the strength to swim the rising tides. Words can help us celebrate the power of human kindness. Words can help us fulfill our dream for a better world. Today, I bring in a new thought from my book, Rise Luminosity, to ponder upon. Thus far, this wide is needed to truly conquer the hearts. Please hear it again. Thus far, this wide is needed to truly conquer the hearts. Let me now discuss the perspectives that could emerge from these words and the potential of this thought in helping us to make life better. To conquer hearts, not by power but by presence, requires more than talent, or words, or deeds. It requires depth. It requires width. Depth to feel, to understand, to empathize. Width to embrace, to include, to hold space for differences. Every journey that touches the heart of another demands that we travel far within ourselves. Through our prejudices, our fears, our limitations, until compassion replaces certainty and humility becomes our true language. When life says thus far, it reminds you how far you have come, how many battles you have fought within, how much patience it took to arrive here. When it says this why, it whispers that expansion is not in territory but in tenderness. The heart that learns to widen, to include another's struggle, another's joy, another's truth, that is the true conquest. True conquest does not dominate, it liberates, it heals, it uplifts. History often glorifies those who conquered lands, but the future will honor those who conquered hearts. When your intentions are kind, when your actions arise from empathy, and your words carry grace, you win people, not positions. The heart recognizes sincerity more than strategy. And when you give love without expectation, it returns to you in ways beyond imagination. To conquer hearts outwardly, you must soften your own inwardly. The walls we build inside of judgment, pride, or past pain must gently fall. For only when you have walked through your own inner deserts of ego and doubt can you truly understand another's thirst. And that's understanding, that vastness of empathy is what makes you luminous. To the young listeners, in a world that celebrates achievement, remember true greatness is emotional intelligence. Learn to listen before you speak, to feel before you decide, to appreciate before you demand. Your ability to win hearts will shape your leadership, your art, your friendships, and your legacy. The ones who make the biggest difference are those who make others feel seen and valued. That is the width the world needs today. Spiritually, this thought reveals a divine pattern, that the soul expands through love, not through logic. The deeper you love, the wider your spirit stretches across humanity. You begin to see yourself in others, not as separate, but as reflections of one source. To conquer hearts, you must embody that oneness. When you radiate light without division, people feel it, even in your silence. That is soul leadership, and that is true luminosity. So today, pause for a moment and reflect on how far you have come thus far and how much wider your love can grow this wide. Remember, thus far, this wide is needed to truly conquer the hearts. Every step you have taken has prepared you to love more deeply, to learn more gently, and to live more radiantly. Let your words heal, your actions include, and your light expand beyond boundaries. That is the real conquest. That is the radiance of your journey. Do reflect on the string of words from my book, Rise Luminosity. Find more insights as you place this in everyday life and your interactions or observations. Hope you'll connect more dots from here to help you through the journey in life. Thank you for joining me here today. My sincere aspiration is to keep sharing these thoughts with you and hoping that these words will find a way to open up wonderful new possibilities in your life. We'll be happy if you could share this podcast and the thoughts with others too. Do come back for the next episode. Until we meet again, bye.